Well, it is a storm alert weather day, and to tell us more about what we can expect and when we can expect it, let's get back to meteorologist Cedric Haynes in Studio B. Cedric.
Yes, good afternoon, Latrice. Of course, we do have a storm alert weather day for today, but we do want to let you know it's going to be kind of confined to a certain time frame. So this is not going to be one of those all evening, all night into the next day severe weather threats, primarily between about 6 and 11 o'clock this evening, and it's going to be scattered in nature. So while the entire Tennessee Valley needs to be weather aware, doesn't mean that everyone is going to see as strong to severe storms. But if you do see one, here's the main threats. Damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour. Of course, we know that can do some tree damage and also cause some scattered power outages across the area. And then there is a small to medium sized hail threat. Not as concerned with that. And yes, there is an isolated tornado risk, but I do want to stress that is going to be more isolated in nature in this situation. So let's get right down to the details here. As we look at the weather map, we got a lot of clouds this morning, a couple of spotty light showers trying to redevelop this afternoon. But what we're really watching is this area from western Kentucky through western Tennessee and northern Mississippi. This is just ahead of this big upper level low. You see that big swirl counterclockwise there. And as that moves into a little more unstable air as we get into this afternoon, that's where we're going to be watching for a chance of these scattered storms to begin to develop. We've already got that deeper moisture beginning to lift to the north. Remember, yesterday we had dew points well down into the 50s. It was a very dry atmosphere. Now we have dew points in the 60s as that deeper moisture comes in, and as that low pressure taps into that deeper moisture, that's what's going to spark off some of that scattered storm activity later today. So again, the Storm Prediction Center has basically put a bullseye right over the Tennessee Valley for that upgrade to a level 2 risk. All that basically means is that the entire Tennessee Valley has the risk of seeing some scattered storms. A couple of those could be on the strong to severe side, and again, damaging winds I think is going to be the primary concern. Let's get right down to the timing here, hour by hour this afternoon. Again, notice Futurecast painting some scattered showers may move through, so we could see some scattered showers throughout the day. Nothing severe with this activity to through 3-4 o'clock. Notice some breaks in the clouds though back towards the plateau around that time. We'll see some of those breaks moving into the heart of the Tennessee Valley between about 4 or 5 o'clock. So yes, there could be a little sun, but this is one of those cases where you don't necessarily want to see the sun, because if we do, it destabilizes the atmosphere enough to where as that next round of energy rolls in, that's when we could see some of these scattered strong storms moving in after 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock across the plateau, and then moving towards the middle portions of the Tennessee Valley between about 8, 9, 10 o'clock. Again, scattered in nature, so not everyone will be dealing with severe weather, but one or two of these storms could become feisty with some damaging winds and that potential of some hail as well, and an isolated tornado risk as it moves through. Here's the good news. By midnight, all of the activity is out of here, and we're calming things down so you can sleep well as we go throughout tonight and tomorrow morning. We start off dry, but by tomorrow afternoon and evening, could see a couple of more scattered downpours rolling in from the north and west around that area of low pressure. So again, the primary concern, damaging winds and maybe that potential of some hail, but there is a low end risk for a tornado, so we'll watch it closely. We're in the 60s to near 70 right now, and notice again, spotty showers early on, few breaks in the clouds by mid-afternoon, and that could lead to that better chance of stronger storms as we get into the evening hours. Beyond that, the humidity stays high as we go into the weekend, which means, yes, we're not done with the storm chances after today. We'll see that chance returning again, I think, by the time we head towards the beginning of the busy weekend. And there's a lot going on this weekend with J-Fest on Saturday, Ironman on Sunday. Rain chances not high, but they're also not zero. Here's your storm alert weather day today, especially after 6 to 11 p.m. for that chance of scattered strong to severe storms. A few scattered showers Wednesday. Thursday is your pick day of the week still. And then more storms return as we head towards the end of the week, Latrice. So unsettled, but stay weather aware between about 6 and 11 o'clock this afternoon.